Hey y'all. Hey everybody. I already know it's probably gonna take a minute for everybody to get in here. Hello everybody. Hey y'all. Hey. I ain't got glasses, my stuff, nothing. So I figure everybody it's gonna take a minute for everybody to say hey, hi, and all the other extras. So I guess say hello to your cousins and everybody while I go get my stuff. Hey, and I ain't even about to front like we about to have class because I'm tired as hell. Ugh, it ain't in me this evening. I'm gonna tell you right now. If something comes out, it comes out. But there is nothing prepped and nothing even in my mind about lesson or nothing. I'm telling y'all right now, it's raining and my body is telling me how old I am today. Do you hear me? It said, "Yeah, you about to be 43. Feel them knees wobbling when you're walking. It's raining." I said, "Oh, what is going on?" I woke up this morning, looked outside. I said, "Mm-mm. It is not. I know it's not raining outside." I remember when my mama and my grandma and them used to grab it and say, "It's gonna rain in the next couple of days," and they'll sit down and get to do it like this, and you be like, "Man, they crazy." And then you get up the next morning or the night after that, and what's it's doing? It's raining. Cause my body start hurting. My knee, literally, I have a knee injury that I just got, and literally, when when it's gonna rain, y'all, these knees get the ache, and I'll be like, "Well, we probably gonna get some rain in a couple of days." Cause Jesus, but you know what that shows that we are made out of the same thing of everything that we see. If that don't prove to y'all that we made out of everything that we see, we that connected with the earth that when it get ready to rain, our body parts hurt because we made out of the same stuff that the rain and the dirt is made out of. So the dogs know when it's gonna rain, the cats know when it's gonna rain, even the leaves curl up when it's gonna rain. My cousin and I were on the phone today or and the other day, and she said, "You know, pine cones close up when it get cold." I said, "I absolutely didn't until you just told me right now." And she got all these pine trees in her yard, and so today she got up and went outside, and all the pine cones was closed on the ground, y'all. I had no idea. And think about it. If we jump out of a warm thing and go into something cold, y'all, what happens? Our skin tightens up. You get erector papillae or erector papillae, which is your hair stands straight up and your skin tightens. That's exactly what happens to pine cones when it gets cold. That's crazy. So our skin does the exact same thing that a pine cone does. And I wouldn't have known this unless my cousin taught me in the last couple of days or whatever. That's mind blowing to me. Little stuff like that be blowing my mind. You know, y'all see my blonde, my gray is coming through, but this is black. Make it make sense. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It make it look like I could possibly be bald head, but I ain't. It's just gray. It's gray everywhere. It's okay. I just want my full band coming. It make me feel like Professor Xavier a little bit, or somebody. I don't know. Doctor Evil. No, I'm joking. No, my birthday hasn't happened yet. My birthday hasn't happened yet, y'all. I ain't been on vacation. I've been on YouTube having our YouTubers. I've been over here having them. We ain't been here every day because I did take a little bit of break. And plus, I told you I have my own stuff going on in my own life for real, for real. Ooh, a lot of that. Anyway, yeah, my birthday is the 10th. I ain't did nothing. They kicked me out of. I needed that break though. I needed it to not be doing all that and just kind of be. Y'all know I needed that. Yeah, it's coming up. It's definitely coming up. I'm grateful. I weren't on YouTube enough. Oh, but I was, love. I was on there the exact amount that I needed to be for my mental state. I can't put TikTok, YouTube, or no social media before my own mental strength. I'm not gonna ever do that. I love y'all, but nobody's more important than me having a sound mind. And if I have to steal away to do so, I I love y'all, but I'm gonna get my mind right first anytime before I get to dealing with people, because I'm responsible for the things that I say. So I was on there the exact amount of time that I needed to be. Uh-uh. Yeah, nah. I'm not this y'all know. I'm not a fake person. So I'm not gonna do that for y'all. If I'm not okay, I'm not okay. I'm a human. I am not a celebrity. I am not a person that this is me. This is how I act. If you run into me in the store, this is how I'm gonna act. I'm gonna act the same. So like this ain't fake. And how I frown my nose up at y'all and I can't really see y'all faces, I'll do that in your face. Like how you see me is how I am in real life. This is no editing content, whatever, none of that. It's raw and uncut always. I love y'all. But like I said, I have some other things going on in my life and I don't even know how long I'm gonna be on here. I'm always gonna let I gotta get that out. Until my situation is the way that I need it to be, as far as my thinking, you know what I'm saying? With everything I got going on in my life and my personal life, I take as many breaks as I need to. I love y'all. I'm still sending out books. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, replying to emails. I just ain't been on here. But we got 7,652 videos, so it ain't like, I mean, you could always go back and watch one of those, I'm sure, and learn something or see something you didn't see when you first started. So that's what I say to that. Because this is the thing, people don't take enough time to heal or to process situations and they just, oh, I'm okay. And they keep piling stuff on. That's how you have a nervous breakdown. Did y'all know that? Not dealing with emotions and situations and processing it properly, you'll end up in a mental institution. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not over no thoughts. Because thoughts can be changed. Thoughts can be changed. You see what I'm saying? So you have got to take the mental time that you need. If you need to steal away, you better do it. And don't let nobody pressure you. Well, you should be ready to talk about. No, I shouldn't. It's when I can do it effectively so that I don't have to have this conversation with you no more. Because if we just keep doing this and you just doing this, it's pointless. We wasting breath. I could be recording a video or something. I don't know. And that's with family. That's with a spouse. That's with your children. Quit trying to hurry up and have something to say and really write out what you're going to say before you say it. Write it out. Y'all, and I'm telling y'all stuff I have practiced. And I'm not talking about in the text. I'm talking about take your time and spell out everything you want to say and see if at the end of that you still want to say what you was going to say. Because a lot of times you being scratched out most of it. So just think if you would have went ahead and said that, that could have been a lifelong effect that you could not take back because you didn't take time to think about what you said. Most times if I say something to you, like if I'm interacting with you, oh no, honey, I meant to say everything I said because I didn't thought about it before I said it. I didn't went over. I probably didn't went over my journal entries to make sure that I know. Oh yeah, y'all don't know. I'm, and that's probably what I heard because I can run back times, receipts. You don't remember at such and such date on such and such time. I don't care if it's my friend, my kids. My kids know I pull my journal out of them. We talked about it on this day, baby. I wrote it down. You'll never try to make me think I'm crazy. God said make a record of everything, and I'm gonna make a record. That way, if I have to deal with, no, 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 no. Now, just because you don't take notes, don't mean I don't. Because look what we got here. Look what we. That's why I tell y'all journal every day. Because if you journal about your day, if you journal about your day, family, it will save you so much headache later. You will. There are certain arguments you won't have. There are certain situations you won't put yourself in. If you journal for a straight 90 days every day about your day, you will see the people in your life. You will see where the irritation comes from. You will see the people that are siphoning you out of whatever your resources are. That could be food, money, energy, whatever. Like you, if you journal for a straight season every day, I'm talking about Sunday to Sunday, you will see a different life. I'm telling you, y'all. That's why I journal so much because you're not ever gonna try to make me think I'm crazy. If I talk to you about something, 9 times out of 10, I done wrote about it probably 5 to 10 times before I ever even bring it to you, just so I know I'm not crazy. Hey, let me go get my glasses, y'all. I ate some sour candy, boy, and it tore my dang gums up. And I had some ribs. It could be both. Mm. All right. Sorry, y'all. I was debating on if I was going to come on here tonight because I am tired. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. Phew. It's raining, and it's when it be raining, you don't be trying to be moving around. That's like chilly, warm blanket, good movie, game night. You know what I mean? It's chill, not running all around. Or maybe I'm just getting old, and that's the thing. Am I just getting older? Do y'all do a lot when it be raining? I be trying to sit still. I do not be trying to do all of that. Thank you. Except for this gray on this side that's standing way, way out, y'all. I think my belt is about to come now. I'm just waiting for this to turn right here. Because this white, and this white probably mostly too. But this is like a skunk thing. It's a little bit in there. So there's hair there. It's just super gray. Whatever. I don't care. Well, hey, Mr. Jeff. Mm. I sat in the rain, but not today. I won't be. I'm about to sit in that bed and watch me some TV. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really realized how hard I worked last year. I've been just trying to chill because if we about to have another year of that, like 10-hour days, and yeah, I need to just get my wits about me. Cause y'all, I be like, yeah, that's a lot. I didn't even realize it. It went so fast, and so we was just, you know. But I think my body's like, hey, now we a year older. You need to slow walk yourself. Don't be trying to, don't be trying to do it. Woo. 53 in May. Listen, honey, I said I'm about to set that. I mean, just nephew, just wait. See, you got all that energy now. I remember when I was 23 and I moved to Indianapolis, and this older lady, she said, "Baby, honey, you wearing your toes out in the snow." She said, I remember when I used to wear them heels high like that and be standing doing hair in them heels, baby. But honey, you them knees and that back. I said, oh, not me. Tuh. Yeah, it's all me. Knees crazy. Back low. Yeah, I shouldn't have been standing doing hair in heels, exactly like that old lady told me back in the day. She was a stylist and she was trying to put that on my head, and I had none of it. Mm-hmm. Caught up to me, nephew. So listen, when them old heads be trying to put some fat on your head, them old men be trying to tell you, you better listen. Because they telling you right. Not all of them, but you, I don't know. Hey, yes, we back for a little bit this evening. Oh, they always finding giant stuff over there. Y'all know I ain't even been looking at no videos really on TikTok either. When TikTok went off, I really just ain't been on it. Like I took a full break. I might have peeped on a couple little pages, and that was it. I really ain't even been on TikTok at all. So what y'all done found this week? What's been going on? I ain't been looking at the news. I just been trying to just, you know what I mean? Just not think about too much of anything. Actually, what happened in Mississippi? I did. I did. Cause I don't. Yeah, yeah. Jim Crow is really back, and there's trains deranged, spilling toxic fuels. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Pumpkin. I'll be looking for it. Who? Chicken farm still burning up. Mm, mm. So something very interesting happened today, and I'm not going to speak about it, but it could be very, very good for our family. A very good connection could have happened today, and I had told him I'll get with him next week about some stuff, but uh, I believe God just gave us the connection. A snowstorm in Cali. Who went and looked up the natural disaster, man-made disaster lockdown from 2020? Did y'all go look it up? It snowed in Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody? They say 4 or 5 feet or inches. Ooh, I watched some of yeah, yes, a lot of them. Wow. Feet. Okay. Right. All of that's happening. Okay. Uh-huh. So, so, so when y'all go watch the news, 9 to 10 feet of snow. Wow. Okay. Sounds pretty man-made to me. Moving on. Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't gotten them yet. I haven't gotten them yet, but that doesn't mean it, honey. They'll probably show up this week. Um, so two different types of disasters. Wow. Okay, so let me tell y'all what this is, okay? So this is what okay, so do you guys feel the urgency now? Let's talk about that. Do y'all feel the urgency now? Yeah, natural and man-made, that's right. Okay. So y'all kind of feel not anxiety, but you feel like a little, okay, I need to probably stop doing this and really start focusing on getting these things in my closet, making sure we have these things. And this ain't because we've been on here, because you all are watching the TV. You all are watching other TikToks and seeing things that are going on, like the store in Illinois that didn't have no food the other day. Yeah, the Walmart was like the whole grocery store was completely empty. All frozen. There was no vegetables. There was no meat. There was no cheese. There was no milk. There was no nothing. It was all there, right? And it was gone. Tap place at gmail.com. Place at gmail. Walmart is closing Portland stores. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. And I think it was like Mississippi, Alabama, and some other places that was closing stores. I know Indianapolis had closed a couple of Walmarts before I left, and chemical spills. All right. They watching a volcano at Yellowstone. Mm, okay. So, so do y'all understand now why I was so adamant about, or even just kind of, I wasn't really forceful, but I was aggressive last February. Now it's March 1, 2, 3. This is the week we went viral right here. This is the week that we got the 8 million views and all that old stuff for the giant video. This week, like this week, this last 7 days makes a year, literally, that we went viral. Do y'all understand the magnitude of the things that we was talking about in those first videos from January 25th until about March the 10th, my birthday? And literally all of that has happened in 12 calendar months now. All of it. The urgency that y'all feel right now to get stuff is the urgency, y'all. I kid y'all not, that I have felt since 2017 for sure. When God told me that COVID was coming, but He didn't call it COVID. He just told me a whole bunch of people was gonna die. We wasn't gonna be able to go outside, and there wasn't gonna be no food in the stores. That was the three main things that He said. That's when I started prepping my meat. I always stocked up and did that, but this was different. I started learning how to process my own food and do all of that. That's my baby. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. It's my daughter. Hmm. Okay. Um. So so that urgency that y'all feel right now of let me quit playing with my money. Let me go and do what I'm supposed to do. No, I don't have time to be trying to go and do and be. If it's wasting gas, no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm just not going places to be going places. I'm only going if it's a necessity, in a sense of, okay, we've planned this family day out. We're not just about to be running back and forth to the store. You see what I'm saying? We talked about there wasn't going to be money. We talked about there wasn't going to be food. We talked about the water being bad, the air quality being bad. We talked about it might get to a point that it's so crazy in the streets that we can't go outside. We talked about not being able to get food out of the grocery stores. If there was food, that we might not have access to it. And since then, now there are several stores around the world that have it where you scan to get in, and that was not a thing before. That was not a thing. You could go in any store you wanted to, and as many times as out in all day if you wanted to. Walk around in there for 7 hours. Now, and I know it to be true because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all know Circa is not no thief. I went to Walmart and I was ringing up a lot of stuff, but I had two of everything, and I take the hangers off my stuff, right? Now, mind you, I got all this other stuff. This is the least expensive thing in the basket. It's like $6 in this run of stuff that I'm doing. And the camera took a picture and was like potential miscam, which it was, because I'm not stealing nothing. I don't desire to be in nobody's jail. And she was like, "Oh, it happens, whatever." I said, "I got two of them, so I was just gonna scan it twice. Boom. Either way it go, whether I scan this one and scan that one, as long as it's scanned twice, it's the exact same thing, right?" But no, that camera took a picture of me and showed her exactly what it was. I said, "But you see, I have two here. This is what the deal was. I was taking the hangers off, but it's all this stuff, right?" So they already go no. You know what I mean? And I'm not a thief. You ain't got to worry about me walking in taking nothing out. I don't like to be embarrassed. I don't want no parts of nothing. I don't want nobody's stuff that ain't mine, and I don't want nothing I didn't pay for unless you gave it to me. That's something different. So, but I was happy that I actually had that experience because I'm like, okay, this is gonna make sense because guess what? If they put a ban on how many cans of meat, y'all remember when COVID happened? And they would scan 4 cans, and it didn't matter if you had 12 up there. They would say, "How many can you buy?" You can only buy 4. You can only buy 4, no matter how many cans, no matter how much money you had. And wasn't that crazy that they gave out all of those food stamps and all of that extra money and unemployment and all of that extra money, but then you couldn't use it? Because even online, where you used to be able to buy in bulk, they said, "We don't care how many food stamps or cash or whatever you got, credit cards, we don't care. You can only get this of this and this." It didn't matter how big your family size was. It didn't matter. That's being done with the baby formula now. See, for parents that have babies, you need to get whatever kind of milk. I mean, because the for infant milk, I mean, formula is cow's milk. So you need to be getting 1% whole milk, 2%, whatever, and dehydrating it and making your own powdered milk or buying powdered milk or go they give it to you at the food banks all day long. Powdered milk and that you gonna need that if you got babies and there's no formula. And what is it called? Evaporated milk. My grandmother said that was baby formula when they was little. When my daddy and them was little, evaporated milk, you take that small can of evaporated milk, and pet milk, and you mix it with water. It was, yeah, that's what my grandma said. It was formula back in the day. The small can, and you mix it with however many ounces of water, and that was formula. That's what your baby formula. Okay, so moms that have babies, because it's just concentrated milk. Those little bitty cans can save your life if there's no formula on it. Now I will say if you don't mix it right, your baby will have the runs. But hey, no. Some milk is better than your baby screaming and hollering because they don't have none. And all you got to do is add water to that. So 50 to 100 cans of that could save you a whole bunch of headache, because I think it makes like a half gallon or something. That one little can constituted, reconstituted with water, I think it makes a pretty good amount of formula. So probably 1 to 2 days of milk for your baby at least. Exactly. So 50 to 100 cans of those in your garage could be 6 months or 3 months of substitution formula or whatever, if there's none in the stores. Something simple like that. No. Yeah. Yep. The Nido brand. Girl, I got some Nido in there now. And I think it's past the date. But I don't care. It could be used in some bread or something. Mm-hmm. Even if you need milk, you should just have that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, to the younger generation, they may not know, because these are things they don't. Grandmas is not trying to be grandmas now. Grandmas is trying to be the teeny boppers. So we might have some new moms in here that didn't know. And if they get stamps or something, take $50 to $100 and buy, you know what I'm saying? Couple, 20, 30 cans of that and have it sitting, so just in case. Oh, I haven't bought regular milk since you told us about needle saves me so much money. Honey, listen here. I'm telling you, and I think they got flavor kind of like, they got the little, it's some powder that the Spanish people, I cannot think of what it's called. It's some powder that they put in the baby's formula. Um, what is it called? I could see the baby on there. Uh-uh. And they got vanilla, strawberry, banana, something else. Is strawberry? Is it Lido? Is it Lido? No, it's not Gerber. No, no, no. This is Spanish stuff. It's not Gerber. No, 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 no. It's the flavor powder that they be putting. What they used to, I don't know. But back when my babies was little, yeah. Yeah, no. It's a Spanish powder that they used to put in the baby's milk, like this flavor powder that they put in the baby's milk. Banana, strawberry, something. No, it's not none of that. No, 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 no. It's not. It's not that. It has a Spanish name. It might be Nindo or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Okay, Nido. Okay. Well, whatever it is, they used to put that in the baby's milk. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, that's a good thing to have too, just in case the milk is nasty. It's basically like, yeah. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be no money. That's why I was telling y'all I don't care about, when everybody was like, "Oh, I wouldn't be." I say, "Yeah, well, you don't know. Unless in a year, probably it ain't about to be no money. So me stacking money in the bank ain't gonna mean nothing, and I ain't gonna be able to buy anything. It would be a smarter idea to go buy the things that I need and have them sitting on my counter than to have the money and there be nothing to buy, or my money is no good." Who remembers me saying that? Hey, who remembers me saying it's good to have that? That's why I was like, what good is the money gonna be if you can't spend it? You better go have what you need. I'd rather have the stuff that I need and no money than have this money and it ain't no food in there and I still then go get, like, keep your bank account fat for what? Can't pay bills or get a delivery today. I remember and told everybody. Huh? I used my credit card, but I'm happy I got my. Do you see what's going on? The word says they'll be throwing silver and gold in the streets. I'm telling you, the banks are stealing people's money anyway. They sure are. So who was here last year when your TT cousin said, I do not care about this money because it ain't going to be none anyway. I'm going to get the things that I need before it ain't no money. And in less than 12 months, they've been taking people's money and people ain't been able to get their money back. People in Argentina, Venezuela, wherever, throwing money in the streets. People in Africa can't get their money. People in the islands at one point in time last year couldn't get their money. People here, people here, people here, people here. I said, y'all, they tested it to make sure that it works. And now, 2023, there's no food. They done burned up everything expensive. Everything. Like literally, God warned us. If y'all don't be happy for TikTok for no other reason, however y'all found us, if Zoe sent you here or however y'all found us, be grateful that God thought enough to let you find out what was going to go on TikTok. Not the news, not church, not your grandmama's house, not your uncle's house, not your on TikTok. So there are some people say, oh, TikTok is bad. Well, TikTok maybe potentially helped at least over 1 million people get ready for what's coming on. That's something. That's something. So net worth won't matter at this point. Absolutely not. Because if you don't have a mark, you won't be able to spend the money. If you don't have that scan code to get in all the stores and all of that, no. You can have as much money as you want. You're going to be able to spend it. That's why I said get your stuff. Get your stuff while it's still available. Because the stores are clearing out. I said, y'all ain't going to be no milk. All the milk was going bad. They've been serving bad milk and recycling out. Jesus, what is going on here? Wow. Mm-hmm. I order my stuff. I'm trying. I know that's right. And just think, y'all, do y'all know there's billions of people that still like, oh no, nothing's going on. Are you crazy? That's not going to happen. Like, it can't. Like, no. I was in a car with somebody the other day and they was like, that can't happen. Do you think that the government, do you think people are going to let the government overthrow them? I want to say he was a skinhead, y'all. I could be wrong, but I want to say he might have had some swastikas and stuff under because he did not want to talk to me. Sir, you should not be doing Uber. Because you're giving WP pride around here, boy. You giving WP for real. Like, it's spooky. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, Grandma. You don't let me down here. But it's crazy because people don't think that this government is about to come in and lock down and take their rights, and they really think they have a say so. Y'all realize that? It's really people in this United States that feel like they can go against the government and it's going to work. Just as crazy as the Betsy bug. You know why it ain't going to work? Because that's not scripted in God's plan. That's why it ain't going to work. Because the one world leader is going to rule over everybody. So if that were to happen, that will make God a liar. So that's why that's not going to happen. And that's why I say a whole bunch of people about to be unalived. Because they think that they really have a say so on what's getting ready to go on and have no idea that this is all scripted. Don't worry about it, they're not gonna believe you. Who went and watched Dante's Peak? Who went and watched Dante's Peak, y'all? Yep. In Arizona. The movie. Yeah. Did you guys see what happened in the movie? Everybody pay attention? If you haven't watched it in a while, you should go back. Oh yeah, definitely a very good movie. Don't tell it for the people that haven't watched it, but yeah, it's a great movie actually, and it's a kind of a lot of what's going on right now. With if you just look at the grand scheme of the movie, yeah, it's a lot of what's going on right now. People don't believe it. Let me see, nephew. I'll be able to tell you in just a second. I promise you, kids, they do not care. Even when y'all get old, y'all do not care about interrupting y'all parents. I'm working. I'm working. This like you know how kids call you. While you at work and you be like, how many times I told you don't call me at work? He's hitting me. I'm gonna kill these kids when I get home. We used to call my mama job 20 times a day, and she worked at the hospital. Y'all, this is the kind of pictures I get from my grandkids and my kids. Do you see this? They didn't got her some little croc like shoes. These is the pictures I get. Just random pictures of like why? Just feet. Like she got some crocs now. It's only cracking. Oh yeah, we back. Nephew, you would not believe it. Listen, it's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Just random pictures. My grandson just be calling people now because he knows how to call people. So he'll just pick up his mama's phone. I don't know how he know how to get in the code or whatever. But he'll pick up his mama's iPad and just start calling people. He'll hang up on you. Everything. What size shoe she wear? Girl, I don't know. Little. Her feet is about this big. For real. Her feet is probably about this big. From start to finish. Her feet is little. She don't have big feet. She's gonna be a little. She's probably barely. I don't even know if she's taller than my knee, and she's getting ready to walk. I don't even think she's taller than my knee for real, and she about to be walking. She then stood up. Her mom said, "Uh oh." I said, "Yep." She about to walk. She probably gonna walk in the next couple of weeks. Before she wants, she gonna be walking. Mm-mm. My grandson is about to be 18 months. She only like 8 months, 7. No, today she's 8 months. She's 8 months today. Mm-hmm. When she started to start walking, stick your foot out. Tone, tone. Mm-mm, not them. They are off limits. All jokes off. Love you. But if I ever see somebody stick out their foot and my grandbaby is trying to walk and they try to trick my kid, I'm gonna chop them in their damn throat so thick and fast. Bet not nobody ever try to trip my grandchildren in front of me or I'm going to jail. You just brought mama rage up. She, I love you, Tone, but you just had my stomach got hot. Boy, I bet not ever see no mess like I'm a female lion, honey, a whole wildebeest, a whole silverback in behind mines. I don't play none of that. Ain't no picking my kid up, swinging them around, scaring the hell. I will dog walk you in behind my. I do not play none of that. You don't get to scare my kids. You don't get to play jokes on my kids. No, no, no. That'll get you beat up. That'll get you cussed out. That'll get you. No. Boy, you just, Lord, please don't let me ever see nobody do my grandbabies like that. Oh, God, no. Someone said they about to bless the Antichrist. Yeah. It's about to be March, April. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's coming. Ain't that crazy? All around the time where they're taking the cash, and the Bible said that it was going to be a cashless society when the one world leader was out here. Oh, man. Mm-mm. 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 I hope y'all ready. So if you're not ready to really stand up for what you believe in, I hope your walk with Jesus is real, because it's about to be proven. Ain't they persecuting Christians in a couple of countries right now? Well, it was Venezuela last year where they was killing the Christians and burning the churches, and now it's places in Ethiopia, right? Or Sudan. Where is it? Nigeria. Where are they burning the churches in Africa right now? Remember last year when we first started this, around the same time, it was Christians being persecuted in like Venezuela or somewhere. The president, somewhere was burning down all the churches and said they don't believe in God no more. Hey, and now this year is Africa. Mm. Hmm. So all these fake Christians, I wonder how they about to, because they ain't had to go through nothing. The fake Christians ain't had to go through nothing. The devil don't fight his own people. He don't have no reason to fight the people that's on his team. So I'm just wondering how this is about to work out. For all the people that thought that living for Christ, when they say dying to the world, was just them hanging out with their friends and not having their face beat in with a hammer, like you said in that book. Or really being thrown to some lions. Or really being put in front of a firing squad. Because you say you believe in Jesus. And won't bow to this one world leader they about to install in Jerusalem. A woman working at the public said they're being prepared for a food shortage. Mm, 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 mm. Yep. I'm just saying, family, don't waste your money. Do not waste your money, please. Do you understand? Now do you see why I said we might not be able to go? Don't waste money on what? Entertainment, or doing stuff just so other people can see you, like going to restaurants that's expensive just because it's a trend, or buying the food that everybody's buying, spending all this money on food that's a trend. I promise you, my kids ain't called me all day, and they waiting, so I got them live, and all of them is texting and calling at the same time. You ordered your solar generator. Good job. Listen, they trying to bring the firing squad back. I told you. I ain't gonna say that. We talked about it. We talked about all of this. We have talked about all of it. In this last 12 months, everything that y'all seeing right now, we talked about it. Didn't we? I'm going to Jamaica, but I have emergency water and I have really good gas mask. Good job. Listen, family, do I bet you all of y'all family members, I really am happy that this is gray. I just don't want it to look like a huge gray patch. Do y'all see that? Come on, just give it the program. Um, I bet all y'all family members calling y'all now, ain't they? Like, hey, so remember when you was calling me? I don't remember nothing. Yeah, you was talking to me. I don't remember nothing. You don't remember. I don't pay attention to that stuff, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Because a lot of that stuff sometimes is to take heat off what they really plan to do here in a minute, whatever that might be. I saw that they gonna throw it out. They'll throw it out, but that's probably to get the world not looking into the international news. How many people are excited that you're ahead of the curve, honestly? And when you look in the news and when you look in the stores and stuff, you really see it. And I'm gonna keep asking that because we was getting called crazy last year. Remember? Who got called crazy last year for doing all the stuff that y'all was doing, buying the stuff by your spouse, by your husband, by your wife, by your mama, by your cousins, by your kids, by your friends, by the people at your job, by whoever, church folks, and still is, huh, Tasha? I'm telling you. But do you know you're not crazy? Do you know you're not crazy? Do you know you ahead of the curve? You know that. The food is real tainted, but that's why the Bible said pray over everything you eat because he knew the man was going to be poison in the food. That's why you're supposed to pray. God knew that it didn't have to be a specific poison put into it. He knew that they was going to make his food not good. Take what he did and try to change it, which was going to make it bad for humans because he made food specifically for us. Fruits, vegetables, to do a certain thing. And when man started trying to take what they thought was good or bad out of it, man became more and more sick. So food didn't heal us no more. I'll be crazy with plenty of food though. Come on. And warm blankets and a way to heat your house and a way to cook whatever food that you need to be able to do it with, won't you? We sure will. Be able to dig a hole for start a fire, uh, whatever. Take a heartbeat, uh, skin a stick so that you can make a tent outside if you have to. You got a tent, hopefully, or some type of covering. Bake bread, right? We got our Dutch ovens and our French ovens. So if we have to dig a hole in the ground and make some batter and cook us and make an oven in the ground, we can do that. We ain't worried about that, right? Coloring books, emergency light bulbs, and there's a lot of people that are going through a lot of different stuff, right? But I tell you this, it's a lot of people living beyond their means. And they say, "Oh, I don't have the money to prep." Well, how much is your mortgage, not mortgage, how much is your rent? Well, hell, your mortgage. Can you really afford a $3,000 a month mortgage? Could you not live in a smaller place? How much is the I mean, I'm just being honest. How much is your car payment? How much is your insurance? Do you have an $800 a month car payment? Why, if you do? Why do you have an 800? And I ain't talking about with insurance included. I'm talking about $800 a month. You could live. So if you got a $400 a month car, Then your insurance probably gonna go down a little bit. So then you got $700-800 to move around. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why when I was out in the, I did not want nobody with the newest car out unless you had a whole bunch of zeros behind that, baby. Because if you paying $800 a month for a car and you live in an apartment, that's not good, y'all. And I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do. This why Circa ain't got no car yet, because I don't want to make no payments. I don't want to give you all my money. It's too many other things I could be doing with $700 a month. That's a lot of money to ride around. How often are you even, unless you use your car for work, how many hours a month are you really in that vehicle? I just need a point A to point B. Do not have to have all the bells and whistles as long as the heat work, the suspension is good, and everything is where it's at. All that extra trying to impress people with these extra layers of the house, they not paying this extra electric bill. They are not helping you pay this $1,000 a month electric bill for living in this grand house that you want everybody. Baby, you better come in this Cracker Jack box where my pockets is fat. And we can eat as much as we want to, and not only when we want to impress the internet. Because people be having all of that and be eating hot dogs for the rest of the week. And I ain't never understood that. $200 on a meal and you eating hot dogs for the next 6 days. Or food that ain't even really. I'm about to eat fat every day. So I'm going to not do that. And I'm about to buy all the stuff at the crib. Make it there. And then I get to keep my money in my pocket. And I want to tell you, people say, oh, that's just because she ain't never had access. Oh, but I have multiple times. And that is what used to amaze the people. Is because I don't care how much you're trying to spend, I'm about to tell you what I'm about to spend. And if you giving me the money, or if this is man's, I'm going to spend it the way I want to spend it. And I'm not doing that just because that's what you do. See, most people, if somebody hands you $10,000, you're thinking about how you can splurge. Young Circa, if somebody sent me $10,000, I'm talking about at 23. If somebody handed me $10,000, I would pay my rent up for 7, 8 months. Pay my light bill up for 2 or 3 months. I paid my car insurance up for 3 to 6 months. Bought all my kids' wipes, diapers, whatever they clothes they needed for the next season, and I might only have $6,000. I mean, $700 left after all of that. But guess what? I don't got to worry about nothing for the next 8 months. So all the money I make, whether it be doing hair, working a job, whatever, candy store, it's all mine. I'm not going out to buy no $2,000 belts or $4,000 bag. That don't make no sense. That's not valuable. That has no value. $4,000 4 times? You got to dang near about a $20,000 car cash. Or about 3 or 4 rental properties in the hood or something. Turned them in the painting studio. Like, because they be having rental properties going for the low. Like, if you get some stuff down at the thing, you can buy a house for $800. Like, for real. If them housing auctions and don't nothing be wrong with them, just ain't nobody there to bid on them. You can buy a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house, sometimes $1,500 if it's a tax thing. That's a better spend $1,500 or $2,000 or $2,500 or even $10,000 that y'all spend on these vacations. That's a rental property. That's gonna make you money for a long time, not just have amazing pictures. Oh, I spent 10 racks on this bag. How many houses you own? And I don't own any. But I tell you this, even when I had that money, I was not doing that. People wondered how I could stay home with my kids. I was smart with my money. Whatever money I get, I still don't do it, right? Y'all see my little outfits I had on be $11. And God blesses that if I wanted to do some old funny stuff and go shop, I could have been doing it. I'm still going to spend $3, $2.50, because for what? You got to go to your city and look for the city auctions. City auctions is a great place. One of my buddies bought 3 houses for less than $20,000. They was all 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and there wasn't nothing wrong with them. The people just lost them in tax auctions, and he got them for under 20 grand. Beautiful homes. 3. Yep, under 20 grand. For sure under 22,000. He got three bedroom. There was 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, or one of them might have had like a 4th bedroom, like a spare type room. You know what I'm saying, like an add-on or something. He just had his people go in there and gut them out, put all new floors in them, and it still didn't even cost him another $15,000. He turned around and sold them houses for some good money. You can buy a house at auction for $8,000. That's a bag. Buy a house for $4,000. So you look around in your closet and see how many expensive bags and shoes and all the expensive meals and add that up for 4 years. You'd be sad at yourself that you could have bought 3, 4, 5, 6 houses and not even had to go to work none of these days that you've been to work in the last 5 months, 5 years, if you would have took that money and did it right. Because now, okay, remember they told you the more money you have, the more valuable you are. What's going to be the thing now? Because, that was the whole thing, flexing with these fat stacks of money, just money all in your lap, money all on the girl's cheeks, money all on the man's chest, money all in the bags, money all in the cars. So now that there's no money, where's your value going to come from now? Where's your status going to come from right now? Since balling out and having a whole bunch of money ain't going to be a thing where you can't stand there with your stacks like this trying to see whose stack is bigger, because it's about to be scan code. So what, you going to get like a gold-plated scan code or something? Like, how you about to prove your stuff now? Your value. Yeah, bro, I just left the bank, bro. I'm about to, you about to do nothing. You about to do nothing. Because them diamonds, you can't boil them down and make a soup. And when it ain't no food, I remember in COVID, the stars was looking for bread too. And they have master chefs that know how to make bread from scratch. And they couldn't even get bread because it wasn't no flour. And they had $1 gazillion and a personal chef that know how to make bread. And they still couldn't they couldn't buy toilet paper. You got $1 billion. Why you can't buy no toilet paper? You couldn't sit overseas and get none? No. Because when God even this playing field, he about to even it for everybody. It ain't going to matter how much money. That's why he said rich or poor, free or slave, good or bad, or whatever it is. The playing field about to be even. It's not going to matter how much money you have anymore. It's not going to matter about how many cars you have. All of that vanity stuff. What survival skills do you have? Everybody's too cute to cook and nails so long. What you about to do? You know how to make something from scratch? because you too cute to cook, and that ain't your thing, honey, because you're, so what your kids about to do when it ain't no Pop Tarts and Stouffer's and whatever else? I don't really go to the grocery store. I don't know. But whatever all these prepackaged Hungry Man, Marie Calendar, when all of this and ain't no McDonald's for you to throw them and get them happy, what are you gonna do? Because your $10,000 that you spent on nails in the last 2 years, if you would have sent yourself to a cooking class, would have been more valuable. $300 every 2 weeks on nails, $600 a month, plus the tip. So in 2 months, you just spent almost $1,300 on nails, but you can't cook though. Don't know how to make a noodle from scratch or nothing. And I'm not talking about out the pack. I'm talking about from the flour. You can't eat them rhinestones and Swarovski crystals y'all been paying $79,000 for. You better quit wasting your money. And I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, but you better be spending money on stuff that's gonna be valuable. Hair products that you might have not have access to if we go to war with China and they stop shipping completely to the United States, which gets comb your baby's hair. Because they ain't producing nothing over here no more. So how much hair stuff do you have for the people in your family, or is we just gotta be looking crazy? Like, do you have natural things? Do you know how to make the okra gel? Do you know? I mean, what are the chia seed gel or whatever the other gel that they use the seeds that make the gel, the slimy stuff that be make me want to vomit? But it's okay. I'm gonna get through it because I'm gonna make me some. Do you have that skill or those things? I mean, all of these things, y'all. It sound like auntie is fussing or whatever, or sister, whatever. But if we go to war with China, they not shipping nothing to us. So all the stuff that if you go in your medicine cabinet and in your and it say made in China or made in this place, and you know that we might could possibly be knock that out the shopping list. Go through your cabinet and see how much of the stuff you use every day is made in a country that we could possibly be at war with, and they're gonna shut our borders now that our stuff to their ports and all of that. What? How does that throw your house for a loop? So the things that you know you use and your family needs, a special type of lotion, whatever it is, while those things are available, or finding something comparable to that and having it put up. So if you got to eke out a little bit every so often to keep that skin good or whatever it is, because you ain't going to be able to lather, we wasteful. And God said, y'all going to regret that because it ain't going to be nothing. This is why God, I'm grateful he's been teaching me not to waste. I try not to waste nothing, y'all. I'm serious. I try not to waste anything. Food, because he don't like it when you do it. He said, oh, it's going to come a time you're going to wish you wouldn't waste that food. You're going to wish you wasn't just buying stuff and throwing it away and letting it go back because it ain't going to be none. Listen. Just not even the relaxed girls. Anybody, you need hair products. You need them. You need shampoo, conditioner. How you going to keep your hair clean? If it ain't no shampoo on the store and you only got 5 bottles in your house and everybody wash their hair every day or once a week, how long is them 5 bottles gonna last if they shut the grocery store down and say, okay, we're in an immediate lockdown, can't nobody leave, blah, blah, blah. Like, what you got? You got 6 months of shampoo and conditioner for everybody in your house, everybody here. Okay, you might not be able to wash your hair every day. So what do you have? You got vinegar or something that you can spray it in to wipe out to keep the bacteria down? Like, all of these things could make you feel a little bit more comfortable if all chaos is breaking, to get up and do your hair, to be able to breathe, take a bath, be clean, or whatever it is, could make whatever you about to go through a little bit more bearable. Come on, one love. And think about how many people are not. A young lady just said nobody in her family believe nothing she say. A matter of fact, a lot of people are saying that they families don't believe, and it's okay. A lot of people, they spouses don't. They will shortly. Yeah, that's all right. The Bible said they had ears, but they don't hear, and they got eyes. I gotta run to the bathroom. Your spouse just recently got on board. Thank you, Jesus. Gotta let somebody with they'll hear a conversation at work or something. It be outside of you. Oh, so you go to work and they talking about it's a food shortage, and now you come home talking about, yeah, babe, well, we probably should. I've been thinking about it, and I'm with you. What you want to do? What you got planned already? Let me see what you think we should do. Really? You've been fighting me tooth and nail this whole time, and now somebody at your damn job just said something to you, and now you on board. Really? Mm-mm. No. Uh-uh. I ain't even want to do it with you. No. What is that? Why is mm. And why is your neighbor watching your house? See, you already in business you don't need to be in, because you don't need to be worried about what's coming to my house. Yeah, you watch them, baby. Get you a camera. Everybody that don't got a camera, they got them for like $49 on Amazon, where you can see on your app, and it ain't gotta be ring. You ain't gotta pay for no service. You better grab you one. They infrared, night camera, sound. You ain't even gotta be at your crib. Somebody not gonna know, it's gonna answer like you right up off in there. You better get moving. You better get moving with that. I would not even wait. Do not. Cause folks get to paying. And don't worry about what boxes I got. That ain't none of your business. You doing a little bit too much watching is what you doing. Why is you watching my house? Cause I don't know what come to your door. Cause I don't care. You watch folks like that. Honey, get you a PO box if you have to, and bring your stuff in those, the little white, blue bag, the tarp bags where you can cover your stuff. I don't play, nephew. I don't want nobody in my business, neighbor. You don't need to. One of my neighbors said something to me one time about it. It ain't none of your damn business how many trucks pull up here and drop off nothing. Mind your business, cause I couldn't tell you who didn't came to your door, who didn't showed up, who nothing. I ain't worried about that. Ain't none of my business. People be worried about the wrong stuff. That's why they be unhappy. You should not be worried. Whoever it is, don't need to be worried about how many you buying too much stuff. No, you in the wrong business, baby. You should be trying to worry about what you need to be back. Lord, that's why I don't got no friends. Ooh, that's why I ain't got no friends, Jesus. Cause Lord, I tell a person, just look up infrared night vision doorbell camera on Amazon. I don't know, they got 1,000 of them, but they come with an app, and you ain't gotta pay no expensive amount of this $49, $59, and then you download the app. You can see everything. It's Wi-Fi, so you ain't gotta drill nothing. I got the little box that you clamp on the door, so I didn't have to drill nothing in, so they can't snatch it off because it's in a cast iron box that's on my thing that's hooked in the back of my door. So you can beat it if you want to. They ain't going nowhere. Yeah, definitely. You ain't gotta pay no service or nothing. And you can hear, see, it's got the every time something now it might get on your nerves. Because every time somebody walk past your stuff, it's gonna pop and it's gonna take a picture. Pop, it's gonna and you can do it in the cloud or not, but it's gonna record all them days. It's gonna you can hear everybody conversation outside. You can just turn the camera on there. You listen. Oh. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on in the neighborhood. Like you can hear everything clear. They come with a little doorbell you can stick, USB doorbell you can stick wherever in your house so you can hear it. So yeah, I'm about to run to the bathroom. Hey, but yeah, you ain't gotta spend a lot. You ain't gotta pay no service, and I didn't have that one for a minute, and it's A1. Matter of fact, my daughter's got some too. Yeah. hmm You can download the thing off the Apple Store. Hello, the Apple Store or the Android Store, whatever you have. Y'all know what's so funny? So y'all remember I've been telling y'all that I have a lot of minister friends that were pastors and mega pastors and stuff like that, right? And I told y'all, I said, y'all, I think people are starting to see me on other social medias. Because when I told some of my friends that I went viral, I don't think they believed me or that whatever. I think they thought I was exaggerating. I don't really know. Because, maybe people make themselves more important than what they are. So yesterday I get a screenshot on my other social media talking about, I guess you might be a little bit famous because this person posted you blah blah blah. I seen you on my feed. I said you're late. I ain't trying to be famous. One, two, you late. I told you last year. This is real. It's not a joke. Like this is my job. I really do this. So I was too tickled because it's getting around to the church folks now, y'all. So if y'all see some stitches with look at her cussing people out, this is not God. Like, just know it's coming. Cause the church folks done found me now. The bishops and stuff. I done made it to that side of social media. So y'all better support me when the daggers come out and the vipers start swimming around. We gonna see if we family for real now. Y'all gonna help me fight the snakes or what? Cause the church people didn't fail me, baby. It's over. You hear me? Look at her. Talking about medicine. Literally, it's about to be. I said, oh, I done made it to the church, folks. Now, I done made it to the Kojics and the apostolics. I done made it over there. See, I've been out here in the darkness this whole time. Just. But I done got close to land now, and I see. I don't know if I want to get out the water. I might have to stay on my boat a little bit longer because it could very well be mobs waiting on the banks for me. You hear me? Because I'm like, when was this? When was this? When you see this? Let me look at the date of that. Oh, yeah, I done made it around there to the church folks now. I don't know. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. Not the church kind of pray for you where they really be praying on your downfall, but the other kind where you actually pray to God that He protect me from the wolves. You first saw it on Instagram, so it's coming. Yeah. Yeah, listen, we done made it. Hey, Robert, we done made it to the church side. We done made it to the church side, y'all. Don't worry about it, because guess what? I'm ready. I'm going first. I'm ready. Which you they said? We got, we got, we got our magic stick to light us through the night. Look, we got our, we got our magic staff to light us through our night. We got our sextant that when we on our shifts, and we got our sundial to tell us what time it is. So, y'all come on, church folks. We got all our stuff. We is ready. We is ready. Mm-hmm. Amber, we ready. Shonda, we ready. We is ready. We got all the tools. Yeah, we is ready. We got to look at. We got our glass pens. We got our glass pens so we can write a letter and put it um in the raven's leg and say And then the cavalry gonna come like we got all our stuff. We got our scrolls up here to write on. We is ready. We got our wax stamps so we can seal it so nobody don't open it. Yeah, we ready. We is ready. We is ready for adventure. Don't look. Yep. We even got our invisible ink because we gonna write a letter on top of that and roll it up. But the people we send it to gonna know it's invisible ink on there because they are part of the community. And so when they take it off the crow leg, they gonna they gonna open it up and know to put it outside in the sunlight for the real message that the army is coming. Yeah, we ready. Ain't y'all excited? I'm excited. Y'all can see it because y'all got invisible ink and glass pens. And somebody's thinking about getting some rolling pigeons. Look at that. Yep. Who's thinking about getting rolling pigeons? You all? Look at you. Messenger pigeons. My brother used to teach them to do that too. And they'll tumble and turn. Yeah, I know all about that too. Training birds. My cousin does it right now, as a matter of fact. Yes. Need to get me a pigeon or two. Need to give me a carrier pigeon. Yeah. So we can put our little scrolls on their leg, y'all. We ain't been training our birds. What we gonna do? How we gonna get a message? How is we go? Your uncle got killed because of that? It's a real thing. If you got good birds, it's a very dangerous business because they bet a lot of money on them birds. Send a raven. Yeah, we sending a raven. A hawk, whatever. We sending whoever we got. But what birds we got? We ain't trained out a damn bird to go east and drop it off at the land of Tennessee or California or whatever. We ain't. Yeah. How we gonna get a message to somebody? See? Yeah, see, they be talking about, oh, in the old days, they was smarter than us. Because they trained birds to go to multiple places and to fly distances, thousands of miles maybe. And the bird showed up and delivered the message. How smart are you? How long is it going to take you to train a bird to deliver to Texas and back? And come back and to stay there. So who's smarter, them or us? Because we cannot even remember the number of the person we're trying to call half the time. Or the address as to why we have GPS. Mm-hmm. But they taught the birds to go to 17 houses and drop off letters and come back. I think they's a lot smarter than us. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all. Hey, everybody. So I'm probably gonna get off for a minute. I know everybody's just getting home or whatever. It's Friday. Everybody's getting. So give me like an hour. Maybe we'll do some giant trivia or something. You know, I'm gonna call my daughter back, see what she wanted real quick, and then I'll get back on and we can do giant trivia or something until I get tired. I'm guessing. I don't know. I want to color today. I haven't done that because it's raining. I don't really know how much I feel like being online today. Oh, congratulations! Oh, we got a circle little. How much? 3 days ago? Oh, on the 28th or the 1st? 28th or the 1st? The 27th. Oh, okay. 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 Well, your baby and my baby's is right there. You know, my son's birthday was 2 days ago. He the first. So good. Congratulations. We got a lot of circle littles. Thank you. It's what you call that? I had some blonde in here the other day. Um, that wax, hair paint wax. I don't really like the gold that much because it don't stay like the purple. Like it's purple. I don't know if y'all can see the purple ones. Some of them then probably like there go a purple one right there. The purple shows up a lot better than the that gold do. I don't know. The gold don't be doing right. It be looking flaky even after it dry. But it's gonna work out. I just had my little blonde bangs out because that's something. Y'all remember when we used to rock the maroon or like that cinnamony brown with the blonde in the front? That used to be so hot. Them was my two favorite colors. So I figured I'd start doing it with my locks. I'm just gonna use that hair paint wax. Oh, it's a G baby. Oh, well, it's still our circle little. What are we reading here today? Absolutely nothing. There's some days that we don't read. Some days we just talk. Yep, we're not reading. Oh, she. Okay. Okay. Well, she's our circle little. Sorry. But yeah, we're not reading nothing. We actually talking about current events and making sure that we're not wasting our money and budgeting for necessities in the future and not just right now. Hey, that's what we're doing. We're budgeting for later and not right now. Right? Did y'all see the grocery store? Somebody tagged me at the grocery store in Illinois that was empty. You're welcome. You're welcome, Pumpkin. I know I can't always reply back to all the emails. I try to get to the ones that I can, and I'm still catching up. Oh man, it be a lot sometimes, and sometimes y'all have to be praying about what I'm gonna say. But have y'all seen that? Oh, we definitely will. Chai tea is really good for you too. It's very calming. Did you put some cream in it? Put you some vanilla cream in there, girl. Buzz it, buzz it. Better late than never because the U.S. start blacklisting Chinese trading companies. Ah, we were just talking about that. Oh yeah, go on and get that right now. Elevate your mind. It'll take like a day too, and it'll be there. And literally every single time somebody walks past your doorbell, honey, it is going to catch a glimpse of them. And you can do real time. You can go look at real time. You can answer your doorbell. You don't got to go to your door. Yes, if they said, honey, listen, I already know about it. And I don't trust nobody. That's why I got a kick bar on my door. It's a hope. Yeah. Amen. Get you a camera like now. Yeah. Because then that's also video proof. Like if you need to get any type of documentation or whatever, that's video proof that they've been outside your house. Yeah. It's crazy, y'all. People is crazy. People is crazy. And will tell on themselves. I almost can't tell you. You didn't almost do nothing. You did. You was already out here. That you didn't almost. You was. You have to say almost because you don't want me to think you crazy. But you was already out here. Because I seen this vehicle a week ago, and I thought I was tripping, but I was drawn to this vehicle, driving around, and then I see you in the vehicle. It be stuff like that. Like, nah. Yeah. Oh. Stores pushing cans to the front, empty in the back in Hawaii. There's some other islands running out of food too. Because somebody said they was leaving somewhere and going to the UK because the islands are running out of food. That was like last week. Oh, how you doing, Miss Roberta? I'm sorry I called you Robert earlier. I couldn't see. I was looking very quickly. I missed y'all too. You know I've been on here though. We've been on YouTube, just not every day. That's why when everybody is like, I'm going here, I'm going there, I said it's gonna happen all over the world. There's gonna be nowhere to run. I said you might it'd be better to bunker in where you at so you know where you moving to and you know the streets and all of this than trying to go somewhere and you don't. Oh, you okay. Thank you, Miss N. Yes, okay. Miss N. It's a real thing. Multimillionaires have been leaving Britain for some strange reason. Listen, everybody trying to get to a place to run, but it ain't gonna be nowhere because this is God's wrath getting ready to come down on this earth, y'all, whether people believe it or not. It's a real thing. So I'm gonna get off and call my daughter, and I'll get back on here in a little bit. But I'm gonna call my baby and see what's up. She might want me to talk to my grandbaby or something. Get to see my grandbaby before she go to work. So I'll see y'all in a minute. I'm gonna call her real quick. I love y'all. I'll be back.